Well, hello, everybody. Welcome again to Frequently Asked Questions Friday. I've got a returning visitor, Steven Stratso, one of our attorneys here.
How's it going, guys?
Today, our topic is, I don't want to go to court. Can you still help me? So, Steven, what can you answer that question?
Well, the simple answer to this one is yes, we can still help you. Most of these cases that we do get don't ever end up in court. Upwards of 95% are going to get settled out. The system's set up to where it encourages settlement. They give you every chance in the book to get it done before actually, going to a trial where you've got to pick the jury and do all that. There's also, reasons why, you wouldn't want to go, including the fee obviously jumps up if you file suit on it. Trust me, we want to get it done pre-suit just as much as anyone. It's a lot faster and doesn't require all of the headaches of going through litigation. But again, even if you file suit and do the litigation process and begin that, the chances of it going to court are still very, very slim. You may have to do depositions, be part of discovery, things of that nature, but the chance of you actually going to court are still very, very slim. So,
What percent of cases actually go to trial?
Well, it's less than 5%. It's much higher in the criminal side of things, but for civil, like I said, there's all sorts of ways to get it done before actually going to trial. There's pre-trial mediation, there's arbitration. There's a lot of ways that it can get done. Even going to up to the steps of the courthouse. That does happen, to where you're not actually in there picking the jury and then having to go up on the witness stand, which I know a lot of folks, that's intimidating. Getting up there in front of everyone and talking. I think that's a reason why a lot of people don't want to go to actual court.
And we don't actually file suit on any client's behalf unless we have their permission.
Absolutely. We'll advise them, hey, is this something that you want to file suit on, or hey, you might want to think about taking it, but at the end of the day, it's going to be up to the client. As I tell everyone, as soon as they sign up with us, we're never going to settle on your behalf. You guys are still in full control even though you signed that contract. So,
in fact, even if a client wants to go to trial, we have an interview process where we have to interview them and make sure they're capable of going to trial, and we may not want to go to trial with that particular client.
Absolutely. It costs a lot of money to do trial. We work on contingency fee, of course, so it's got to be a case that we would think the outcome is going to be good for both of us.
I can think of some examples where we've told clients, hey, stay off social media because you're claiming you're injured and you can't do all these things, and they're on social media posting, them out skiing or them out, doing whatever, which according to their injuries they can't really do.
Absolutely.
And we know the defense is going to get a hold of those things and crucify them on cross-examination, and even though we've told them to stay off social media, they went on there anyway, and they posted their whole life story. And so we know what's going to happen. We know we're going to get slaughtered. And the client's going, yeah, I want my day in court. That's a case where we go, no, you don't pass our smell test, and you don't pass our interview process. So even though you want to go to court, you're going to have to go find another lawyer, because we're not going to go over there and just get our head smashed in and lose a bunch of money for no reason.
Absolutely, yeah. Also, if you've got stuff in your background, criminal history, some stuff, I can think of, a bunch of reasons why the client probably wouldn't want to go to court, because their criminal background is going to get brought up and kind of kill the case that way as well. So there's a lot of reasons why you wouldn't want to go as well.
Okay, so just hiring a lawyer doesn't mean you're gonna file suit, right?
Correct. No, we want to get it done pre-suit. It's a lot faster. It's a lot less work intensive, and we can get it done for the client at a cheaper cost as well.
And so also then, therefore, hiring a lawyer doesn't mean you're going to go to trial either.
Correct. Correct.
Okay. Okay, and then a lot of these cases settle, like you said, on the courthouse steps. We've even settled cases during trial before, right?
Mm-hmm.
And settled cases right before we pick the jury, and settled cases right after we pick the jury.
Yeah, one reason why attorneys and clients don't want to go is because it's super risky getting in there. Your fate is just in the hands of the jury that you select. So it could go one of either ways, and sometimes it's just a toss up of what type of people you have in that jury room. So there's a lot of risk involved.
I know I picked a jury one time in Fort Worth, and the panel was so bad, the people that ended up getting on the jury were literally insurance company adjusters, insurance company executives, Fortune 500 executives, all older white guys, white collar that, are very, very, very conservative. And that was my jury panel.
Right. Yeah. And that brings up a good point. It depends what venue you're in. You might not want to file suit in Tarrant County as opposed to Nueces. So, it has a lot to do with the jury pool.
And then I've picked juries before too, where, the adjuster was there, and right after we picked the jury, the adjuster's like, "Can we settle? Can we settle this case?" Right. I don't much like the looks of this jury.
Yeah, they can smell it. Yeah.
Yeah. So. All right. Okay. And then just real friendly, I think you were quickly. I think you were going to talk about friendly suits real quick. You can tell us real quick what a friendly suit is, and I know that involves going to court, but it's not really going to court in the traditional sense. So you can think.
Sure. Friendly suit hearing it involves when a settlement is awarded to a minor and exceeds a certain amount of money to where the judge has to approve it. And so the guardian would actually have to go to the courthouse, but it's a super informal type hearing. I mean, everyone approaches the judge. You do have to raise your right hand, but it's a super, super quick hearing, so to speak. Typically, they last about 5 minutes, and that's the only time I can think of where you would actually be forced to go, would be on your child's behalf. The child doesn't have to be there, but the guardian does have to go before the judge.
Okay. All right. Just some announcements here. I want to remind everybody again about our scholarship. All you have to do is go write an essay on what changes can be made to decrease distractions with technology and motor vehicles. First place gets $2,500. Second place gets $1,500. Third place gets $1,000. Please enter. I say this every week, but I get tired of everybody from the East Coast and the West Coast winning this all the time. I'd really like some Texas people to win, and especially South Texas. So please go to our scholarship page on our website and download the form and submit your entry. Deadline is December 1st, which is coming up here real soon. That's a little over 3 months away, so you're running out of time there. Couple more things. We're having a community involvement blood drive on October 18th. So they're going to have a blood mobile over here. I believe it's going to come in the morning and then go over to Rockport. Is that right? And then come back in the afternoon?
I believe it's just 1 to 5.
Okay. Oh, I'm thinking about the flu shots for us. By the way, this Monday we're having flu shots at our office. They're free. I know everybody in our office is getting them. I think anybody from the public is invited to come too. So if you want a flu shot, which you need one, you can get one free here Monday. I believe it's starting at 8 o'clock, and then in the afternoon. If you can't make it in the morning, I think they're going to Rockport and then coming back. So we're going to do it in the afternoon. Blood drive, 1 to 5 over here. Everybody please come over and give some blood for all the people that need it. You may save somebody's lives. All donors will receive a t-shirt, a snack, and a refreshment. So 1 to 5, October 18th. There's also a Making Strides 5K walk, starts at 9 a.m. down on Shoreline Drive. Herrman Herrman's going to sponsor the photo booth. So come by, take pictures of yourself and your friends, whatever you want to do. I think it's unlimited photos, isn't it? You can come get unlimited photos. Finally, Lucha Kaboom, October 27th, downtown Corpus Christi. It's in conjunction with the Dia de los Muertos Festival, which starts at 1 p.m. Lucha Kaboom starts at 7 p.m. Look for us to give away tickets between now and then on social media. You'll be seeing that here probably in the next probably several weeks. And then finally voting. The last day to register was October 9th. I don't know if anybody read the newspaper on Tuesday, but according to the Caller Times, there are 40,000 people in Oasis County that are eligible to vote that have not registered. 40,000. It's a lot of people. Ask everybody you know if they're registered. If not, all they got to do is click the link. We're going to have a link to click and go register. You can do it online. Ask if you care about this election at all, which I think there's a whole bunch of reasons you ought to care. We need a big turnout. And you can't go vote if you're not registered. So share the link with them. Have them go on and register. Also, I say this every week too. Just because you think you're registered doesn't mean you are, because the Republicans have been purging the voter rolls, especially if you missed the last election or the last two elections. They're just purging you, which you think would be unconstitutional. But Ohio did that in 2016, and they got sued, went all the way to Supreme Court. United States Supreme Court said that's perfectly fine by a 5-4 decision. Politicians down here watch the Supreme Court, and if they see Ohio can get away with it, then they know they can get away with it. So believe me, they will purge your name if they think they can get away with it. So don't wait till election day to find out, oh,